What's up, you moneymakers and Mullen Army, Mullen investors? As we already started seeing, a lot of people are getting together on ticker symbol MULN. And take a look right here, Mullen stock alert. The Mullen Army is betting on the next meme stock. One of the market influencer retail interest in Mullen Automative Stock is surging. Take a look right here. Mullen is getting a lot of traction, a lot of attention, and the community is getting together. So if you're part of the Mullen Army, write it down in the comment section below, MULN Army or Mullen Army, because there is a social movement, seems like very similar to what we have seen for AMC and GME and HCMC SNDL is forming for Mullen. The reason is fundamentally nothing has changed in terms of the company profile, in terms of what the company is doing. Whatever has changed in last few days is the purchase order, the revenue projection, and what Mullen is telling us is the price points and $263 million revenue that they're expecting. Take a look at the Mullen stock after 1 for 25 reverse stock split. $1.49, which is up 1.37%, 1.40%. We went to all the way $1.53. Our range is pretty choppy during the trading session today, while Nasdaq is up 1.77%, S&P is down up 1.5%, Dow Jones is up 1.35%. Mullen did not really go above. What is the reason? The reason is short selling that is happening at a massive rate. Take a look what happened yesterday. I wanted to quickly show you. Yesterday, the FINRA short volume, according to Fintel, is 63.60% short volume ratio. When the total FINRA volume was recorded as 27.8 million, we saw the short volume of 17.7 million, which is massive. And fundamentally, what the company has been trying to do is sharing all this information, making sure that they clarify for their investors, the community, for the shareholders, so on and so forth, that the program moves from pre-revenue to expected revenue by August 2023, which is a massive announcement in my opinion, because Mullen up until now was a pre-revenue company. By the way, before I go ahead, I just wanted to ask you, if you're part of the Mullen Army, do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and write down in the comment section below #Mullen Army, so we can share this video, this information with more and more people. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, nor I'm a certified professional. What I do is a ton of research, and I like to share and give back to the community. So help me help the community as well. Do hit the like, subscribe, make this channel part of your due diligence, daily due diligence. I'm here sharing all this information on a daily basis with you. So we talked about the reverse stock split before it happened, a week before it happened, that there is a lot of buzz around it. Now, meme stock is something new that is happening at the moment. Take a look right here. They predicted the Mullen stock army is developing similar to apes behind the AMC entertainment. And again, I wanted to tell you that if you really want to understand what exactly happened in terms of fundamental, nothing has happened. The sentiment has changed from bullish to bearish, but the company financial and the fundamentals and the basics still remain the same. Nothing changed in 1 week. What exactly had happened was Lawrence created a lot of high expectations from the community, and after that $10 billion Saudi deal, there was so much buzz over the weekend. He did Facebook Live, and then he came up and said, like, he prematurely said something that he was not supposed to probably say. I don't know. Again, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are only for the entertainment purposes, but what we can see is what we can get in terms of the 8K, in terms of the filing, in terms of the press release from the authority, from the company's authority, the wing. So take a look. Company has released or received $263 million purchase order from Mullen Class 1 and Class 3 EV vans trucks from Randy Marion, which is again Great sign. What else they have done? Successfully completed the customer pilot with Menzies at Los Angeles Airport, LAX Airport, with delivering the results as expected. They have driven more than 1,500 miles and with 100% uptime, which is massive. First presentation of the portfolio with several large 2023 commercial fleet shows, and we have seen the last and the latest one in ACT Expo Anaheim, California, from May 1st to May 4th until yesterday. So with all this, I truly believe that MULN is moving into the right direction, but this won't be the best time for this type of company because they are pouring ton of money. They have to for the advancement, for the enhancement, for the innovation, so on and so forth. However, meme stock or ape army or the MULN army is getting together. MULN stock still does not have much chance of rising at the moment, even on meme stock momentum. Now we have seen what happened with Top Financial. It went 1100% up just in matter of day or two, right? So that can potentially happen if things work out for MULN. Now I'm not hyping. I don't want to hype and say like it's going to get 10x, 15x, 20x. That's not the point. The point is fundamentally nothing has changed and the stock has dropped drastically. Let's take a look. For 5 days, we are down 27%. Yes, there was reverse stock split, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and that happened. And take a look. Within a day, we dropped 41%, which is a massive drop. But the majority of the reason is the drivers are the big driver is the reverse stock split and the short sellers. Short sellers just started dumping the stock day by day, 63%, 52%, 51%, 58%. Take a look up to for many consecutive business days. During the trading session, we started seeing heavy short volume, which is hurting the stock price. Let's review this article a little bit more so we can understand. MULN stock has been a favorite among the retail traders, even though it shot to market prominence last year. In fact, MULN status as meme stock has kept the stock relevant. That's true, even the MULN consistently fails to demonstrate the sustainable growth. Now, they are talking about this as stock price or the company, I'm not sure, but I believe it's combination of both. Following the recent reverse stock split, though some members of the retail community may be taking further interest in MULN stock, maybe more YouTube investing influencer with a presentation Wall Street Bats on Reddit recently called out an attention for MULN's popularity, referencing a MULN army, and that seems to be very relevant. So let's take a look right here on stock tweets as an example. You already know what's happening on Reddit, but let's take a look at stock tweets. We have more than 74,000 watchers on stock tweets. Take a look, 74,005 watchers. We know that the sentiment is slightly bearish at the moment. One day ago it was extremely bearish because of the downturn that we experienced in MULN. We saw the reverse stock split in MULN at the middle of the day. In the morning they came up with this news of $263 million revenue and sales and purchase orders, so on and so forth. By midday they announced the reverse stock split 1 for 25. Now message volume is slightly high. It was extremely high yesterday, slightly high for 15 minutes ago, extremely high as I mentioned yesterday. One day ago it was extremely high. So I truly believe that this article makes a ton more sense. If such army exists, it hasn't been able to help the stock rise today. Now it takes time when people get together, and which is the reason why you might be getting together. You're watching this video, so do hit the like button. We need to make sure that we reach out to as many people as possible. Also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on very interesting information and the analysis that I share with you. Shares closed down 8% despite the attempt for a rally this afternoon. Of course, because there was a reverse stock split, there was FUD into the market, and more than anything else, short sellers are not stepping back. Not only that, we talked about MULN particularly because MULN addresses the concerns regarding the recent stock performance. MULN is aware of the fact that there is a huge short selling happening. Not only that, they're partnering with a company called Share Intel or Shareholder Intelligence Services LLC to undertake a comprehensive analysis of data derived from the broker-dealers, clearing firms, and other sources to provide actionable intelligence on a potential market manipulation and illegal short selling. With that, we saw that millions and millions of stocks were failed to deliver when they were shorted, which means they are not fulfilling, and we don't know what's going to happen next. Will it happen like MMTLP type situation? I don't know. We saw a massive challenge or the illegal activities or the shorting with MMTLP and Next Bridge Hydrocarbon when there was dividend was due, so on and so forth. The good thing is Mullen company as a company already understands and knows this. Mullen announces new shorting investigation. We know that at the end of April, and this is pretty important because company saw as many as 55 million FTD. FTD is failure to deliver stock in one single day, and that's worth millions and millions of dollars worth of trading transactions. FTD or failure to deliver stocks occur when one party trading in contract, whether it's shares or futures or options or you call them whatever, but a lot or the element of a stock, right, fails to deliver on their obligation. These failures derive due to buyers not having enough money to take the delivery. In this case, what happened was someone shorted the stock thinking the stock will go down. For whatever reason, it did not go down, and then now it went slightly up, and people who shorted the stock did not have enough money to cover that, because the way that game works is you sell high and buy low. When you are long, that means you buy low and you sell high. No matter what, decide your strategy. Exit strategy is very important. At the end of the day, you're here to make money, and I'm not going to blame you, but if you play a short sell or a short trade, you need to return the stock. In case of the seller, it means not having good meat the transaction. Now, selling short naked. So take a look what happened exactly right here. I wanted to quickly show you. When we talk about this 55 million stocks that this article talks about, that 55 million on March 24th turned into $6.06 million worth of FTD, failed to deliver, and that's the amount times dollar. And this dollar value was even high with 52 million stocks just before a couple of days. Why? Because the price point at that point was 14 cents. Now again, the price point after one day or two trading session rather was 11 cents, and that became 6.06 million. Now you may ask me why it went from 14 to 11 cents, why they did not return. You never know, they might have sold the stock at 9 cents, and all of a sudden the stock might have gone up to 11 cents, which means short sellers might be losing 2 cents per stock. And when they do big trade, and these are not like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 kind of stock, that might be 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 stocks, because they're betting on this stock going down. And that's the reality that you want to understand. Every single time that you see this million number, 1.4 million, failed to deliver, $1.3 million worth of value, failed to deliver, 6 million, 7 million, $828,000, 6.4 million on 8th of March. So all in all, what I'm trying to say is it's tough for short sellers as well. So again, if you're part of Mullen Army, you want to stick together. Think about it this: when it comes to the meme stock world on Reddit, Twitter, and now on Facebook, groups are popping up calling themselves Mullen Army. People figured out Mullen as a company, they already know Mullen Automative, so that's why they have all this investigation that is going on. And if you're part of Mullen Army, you really want to make sure that how the short sellers are playing this game. Now the question is, you can see like so many YouTube channels are talking about it. Again, Market Watch, OBI also operates on Reddit, Wall Street Bets, you name them, so on and so forth. But the popularity for Mullen is rising at the moment. In the meantime, what Mullen is doing, Mullen shared this update. They designed the last mile delivery, best in class cargo volume, payload, turning diameter with the MSRP. Mullen won $34,500, and you can get other advantages in terms of the tax credit, so on and so forth, based on your local government benefits. And next thing that they also announced is the class 3 low cab forward EV featuring tight turning diameter, with starting MSRP for class 3 is $68,500. $500. And they have a ton more information. You can take a look on the Twitter handle, and there is a cool video I just wanted to quickly pop onto my screen. But all in all, we know that they have more and more interest. 15 campus vehicle for UNC. We have 1,000 vehicle received, purchase order received from Randy Marion that they're going to be delivering in Q4 and Q1 in 2024. We know that Mullen on the top of their revenue game, and they want to do anything and everything in their power to make sure that the revenue game works out for them. While we are at $1.50, take a look at the volume. Let me go ahead and refresh real quick so we can see the latest volume, their average volume. Take a look after this split, reverse split, if you may call it. 11.7 million. Today's volume 8.7 million. With that, I'll keep you posted how Mullen is doing during the day. But as you already know, 7.5 million in volume is not a small volume, given that their average volume post split is about 11.7 million. And you keep that in mind. There are a ton of articles that talk about it is the time to buy Mullen stock right now. Many article talks about that Mullen lost the gas and out of gas and they could not really do anything. Some article talks about that Mullen is forming the Mullen army. People are getting together and there is a social movement. I hope you like this video. If you did, do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.